I had a Planet of the Apes moment yesterday. Okay, if y'all seen my back to school haul video, y'all will know that we bought the girls like 5. How many pants did we buy them? Jeans yesterday? Each, Gary. Before the new ones. Before the new ones. Okay. We bought...
No, 4. We bought 4 pair.
We bought 4 pair of jeans. Y'all see it in the haul. I can't remember. And I can't be bothered like James Turner says. I can't be bothered. No. Just take a photo right there.
Huh?
Photo right there. Okay, so bought 4 pair for them each. You sure it's just 4? Yeah, because I had 2 on my side. Yeah, just, yeah. Okay, yeah, 4. And then, so, bought 4. Tried it on them. They were literally falling off of them. I said, these are supposed to be an adjustable waist. I looked, I moved a little button over, still uber big. I'm like, I don't understand. How's this an adjustable? I was like, okay, if a kid wears this and their waist is this big, then their legs literally will have to literally be like Mr. Crab off of SpongeBob, because they're super like little peg legs. So yeah, so I'm like, there's no way. So we took the jeans back. In the midst of taking the jeans back, I was like,
I want to see our JoJo shorts. The JoJo's one.
Oh, the JoJo shorts.
Because it's rainbow. On the side up. Okay. Because JoJo likes rainbow.
I know JoJo likes rainbow, but anyhow. And so, in the midst of us taking said pants back, because we needed smaller pants because they are for back to school. So we took the pants back. And I did forget, I didn't get the disinfectant wipes, because they wrote on the list, disinfectant wipes. Y'all seen the list. We didn't get the disinfectant wipes. We didn't get the box of tissues. And we didn't get the gum, the packs of gum. I did forget. I did forget that we didn't get that. So, we need to go back anyhow. So, and Gary, I don't know if he walked out without the bag or if she forgot to give it to him. We don't know. So, we couldn't find our dots and our highlighter markers. So we called them. They said that they didn't see the bag, would come back and they replace it. And I told them, I said, Gary, tell them, like, because like the woman didn't even say, okay, well, we'll look for them. You know, we'll call you when we find them, or if we can find them or anything. She immediately was like, okay, well, you know, just come back and, you know, I'll look, and if I can't find them about the time you get here, we'll replace them. And was like, okay. And, you know, of course we had to have our receipt, which we did. We had our receipt.
Yeah,
and so,
last time when Daddy was at Kroger's, he forgot the receipt at Kroger's.
Okay. And, so, all that was said, we ran into Bio while at Walmart. And the last...
we can go over there.
I know, but we got like a lot to do here.
Yeah.
And
'cause we gotta move.
If it's not raining, then we might can go to the park for like an hour.
The
but
big park?
I don't know. It depends. It depends on it depends on the boys, the little boy's mama.
Because the little boys are little, and they can't climb up the stairs.
I don't know if they can. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how
my
old
first
they
time
are.
ever meeting them.
I don't know how old
So
they are.
I think they're like 1 and 2.
Oh?
Yeah. But we ran into Bio. That was an awkward. It was a very awkward conversation on the way home because the girls asked, "Well, who was that? Why does he want to play with us? Why did he say we could play with him? You know, how are them little brothers?" No, they never asked how the boys are their brothers because they got Bubba and sissies that they know.
We have a lot of friends.
You got a lot of Bubba and sissies. But, so that happened. We talked to Bio. So after that conversation, he had to go because, like I said, he had his 2 little boys. And, it was getting late, so they needed to, I'm guessing, go home, eat, get in the bath and go to bed. And so me and Hannah then proceed to go over, to get our stuff that we was getting. Well, me and Hannah got over there the tissues, and then Gary and Savannah was there with us. So, eventually came over with us. We got the tissues, Then went over, got the pants. We was like, okay, try it on the size, because we got size 7s. Tried on the size 7s. Tried on size 6. Size 6. Tad bit smaller, still way huge. In the waist. This is what we was basing everything off of, was the waist. Still huge in the waist. Okay, went down to a size 5, because that's the smallest that they had. It was a size 5. Went down to a size 5. Size 5, but still, I was like, I can make it do what it do with a size 5. But Gary's like, well, and he's like, well, should we try on? Because we found some jeans on clearance. It was like they were $5, and they were also khaki, but they were a different type of jean. And so they were a size 6. So I said, yeah, try them on, because if they were too big, then we're not going to be able to get them, even though they're $5. So Gary did it, and he pulled the side tab, and it popped the tag. And I was like, oh man, it popped the tag. If we don't get them, now the tag's popped. Went out to see if they could put the tag back on so that somebody can, get these pants. In doing that, this is where, who was that? Mike Douglas, Planet of the Apes. Kurt Douglas. Yeah, what? Mike?
Just Mike Douglas.
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't think about Michael Douglas. I was thinking about, I don't know who I was thinking about, like an old actor. But it wasn't Michael Douglas. That's not who I was thinking about. I was thinking about, I don't know who I was thinking.
With a beard, died recently.
I don't know who I was thinking of.
Anyway.
Kurt Douglas. I had my Kirk Douglas moment. In pulling the said tag, then it let out a thing where you can make the waist smaller.
Oh, yeah.
So then Gary's like, there's Gary.
Yeah.
Covering up Bay. Move so they can see Bay. Hey! Hey! Anyhow.
There, I moved.
Bay.
Every time I move, you turn away.
And so, so doing that, Gary's like, well, do you think the other ones do that? And I said, I don't know. So we looked at it, and he said, I don't know, don't pull. He pulled it and pumped the tag. I said, oh. I said, well, we're just got to buy these, even if these are too big, because I believe in if you break it, you pay for it. Even if they say, oh, don't worry about it, we will replace it. I don't care. I'm the one that broke it. I'm going to replace it. I'm going to pay for it. Even if I can't use it, like if I knock like something off the shelf and it breaks, I'm going to pay for said item, and I'm going to have to get the original item back, like another item of that thing back if it's something that I wanted, because I'm the one that broke it. I didn't walk, like it wasn't broke when I walked by it. You know what I'm saying? It broke because of something that I did. So I was going to buy the pants regardless, because it was like, oh no, I broke these. Well, not broke it, but anyhow, tag came off. I was going to get it. Walmart was crazy. Tax-free weekend. Okay. Excuse me. So, in doing that, in breaking the tag, what do you think we found? More of the elastic thing. I then, in my head, had that moment of Kirk Douglas yelling at the Statue of Liberty, "Damn you apes!" I was on Earth the whole time. I was on Earth this whole time, trying to get a smaller pant size. And I had the size the whole time. Not to quote Kevin Hart, but laughing at your pain. At least I got the rest of the school supplies and 2 pair of shorts and another pair of pants out of the visit. And I mean, we had to go back because this and these. So like, it wasn't a wasted trip. Like, I had to go back and get these. But I didn't have to go through the hassle for the pants. I could have been out there 2 hours earlier. But, you know what I think of? I think God is like, Keita, I think they're old enough to know who Bio is. They know that Daddy is Daddy. And I think that they're old enough to understand. Because you thought that and this is me in my God voice and me having my conversation that God is having with me. I could be totally wrong. But I feel like God was like, okay, Keita, you said that they were old enough at 5 to know about Alicia. Maybe they're old enough at 6 to know about Bio. They know that you're mama. They know that Daddy is Daddy. The world didn't stop. Jesus and the angels didn't come down, and the rapture didn't happen. Gates of hell didn't open like y'all thought it was going to. I'm gonna take it as that. I don't know.
was not fun.
It wasn't fun.
It was not fun at all.
No.
Because I still don't know if they understood.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that they understand. But like, it was easier actually telling them about Alicia than it was him. But what I said was, you know, that the little boys are their brothers. And that one, the oldest one of the two right there, of the two that we seen, if he was the same age as Savannah, you would have thought that they were twins. And Savannah, I mean, that him and Savannah were twins. Because I feel like that they look alike. And they have the same energy level. And the same silliness. Oh, it is. It cracks me up. Because when I seen them, I'm like, I now understand when parents is like, yeah, if I had two of them, I wouldn't be able to. Because Hannah is she gets a little rambunctious. But if I had two Vannas, I think I'll be great. Like, I don't have any, knock on wood, don't wish any on me, guys. But if I do, they'd be 10% Hannah, 90% Savannah. But I don't know. Just wanted to tell y'all a story that would make y'all laugh. And I think let me going back to the bio story. I think they understood when I said that they were their brothers because they got other siblings that don't live with them. Like they got Bubba Eric, which is an adult. Like he's a grown little man. Then they got two that's in college, two that's about to go to college, and then one that, fingers crossed, hopefully will be going to school with them. Then two that will be going to school after them. And then, okay, it was 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, they got, Bubba Eric is a grown little man. Then they got two baby mans that graduated. I'm going to say baby mans because I don't think I got their permission to say their name. I know Bubba Eric says he didn't care. If he cares, I will take the video down. Or I call him Ericus. That's what I call him. I have always called him Ericus or Gummers. Ever since his mama called him Gummy Bear, he is now Gummers. But either Gummers or Ericus. So that's Bubba Eric. So he's a grown little man. And Baby Man 1 and Baby Man 2 graduated together. But they're not twins. And they're in college. And then Baby Man 3 graduated by herself. And yes, I know.
Explain it to him. Baby Man is a girl. One of them is
Yeah.
a girl, one of them is a boy.
Yeah, okay. Baby Man. Okay. I call all my nieces and nephews my little baby man. Because when Baby Man 1 was born, my very first one, like, he was my little baby man. He was my pride and joy. And then when little baby man 2 was born, I was like, I was trying to bond with her it just seems like we just didn't bond. I don't know if it was just different personalities. She probably had the personality as Savannah. And this is 15-year-old me personality, meeting her, You better not be putting on no more chapstick.
I don't have none on.
I'm talking about Hannah.
I didn't get to have none.
You better not be putting on no more on.
I didn't get to have some. Mom, can I have some?
Maybe. No, it don't need to go right there. Put it right there on the table. It don't need to be hid. It don't need to be hid. It don't, Gary, right there. Because she needs to know. Just because it's there don't mean that you need to touch it. What'd I tell you? And why do you got on lotion? Where y'all going? We're about to, pack up, and do stuff. What are y'all doing?
She, put on lotion. No, I washed my hair.
No, you didn't. I could smell the baby lotion. Lie to me again. Anyways, let me let you go, because have a blessed day, guys.